I'm gonna show you the top 5 most affordable neighborhoods in San Diego where you can still buy a single family home for under $1 million. Just like that one right behind me, which I'm gonna take you in later on in this video. Let's be real, San Diego is not necessarily the first place that comes to mind when we're thinking about affordability. So when I say affordable, just know that it is all relative. But if your goal this year is to buy a home and your budget is up to $1 million, this might just be the perfect video for you. Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm a local realtor and I make content all about moving to and living in San Diego. And I've also helped dozens of people relocate and make the move themselves. So if you're looking to make a move this year, know that you can reach out to me anytime. And with that, let's jump in. If you're on a limited budget but dream of owning a home in San Diego, then this video is for you. One major bonus to Normal Heights is that for those that have a tighter budget and are only looking at, let's say, condos, you can actually extend it a little bit, right? Because you're not going to be paying HOA in a condo and actually find a single family home in Normal Heights for pretty much the same cost as if you were going to buy a condo. So last year, I actually sold a home in Normal Heights and my client was young man. He was a first-time home buyer and he was looking at condos and we weren't really finding anything. He did want to live near the coast because he's a surfer, so that was very important to him. We went and checked out this really charming 2-bedroom, 1-bath home in Normal Heights. He got it under $750,000. Just hops on the freeway and he's at the coast in less than 15 minutes. So it worked out beautifully for him and he enjoys having a yard more than he thought he would. So it was a win-win. So Normal Heights is considered one of San Diego's oldest neighborhoods. So the homes here were built in the 20s and 30s and you're gonna find a mix of craftsman style homes and Spanish style homes. And you have a mixture of single family properties and also quite a bit of multifamily properties as well. So the median price in Normal Heights is going to be just over $1 million. But you can find smaller homes, so think 2-bedroom, 1-bath, or 2 bedrooms, 2 baths for under $900,000, and in some cases, under $800,000. All right, if you're looking for a home with character, I got you covered. So this is a fully renovated Spanish style home. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, fully updated inside and out, move-in ready home. This home was built in 1930 and it's listed for $899,000. But the best part is it's 1 block from Adams Avenue, which is gonna have all your local shops and restaurants. So it's extremely walkable. So Normal Heights has a great mid-city location. So you're gonna be sandwiched between University Heights and Kensington. You're gonna border all of the major commuter routes and you're only about a 10 to 15 minute drive to both downtown San Diego and to the coast. And then let's not forget that you have Mission Valley just on the other side of the 8 freeway with all your big box stores, your shopping centers, Fashion Valley Mall. It's all gonna be very convenient. So Normal Heights is going to attract a cooler and kind of younger vibe to it. It's well known for its local restaurants and of course an abundance of coffee shops. So along Adams Avenue is going to be the centralized downtown part of the neighborhood. So in looking at housing, north of Adams Avenue is technically known to be more nicer, so a little bit bigger homes. It also backs a canyon, so opportunities for those canyon views. And then anything south of Adams Avenue, you do find a little bit more congestion in these areas. So you have a little bit smaller homes and a lot of multifamily properties here as well. So parking tends to be an issue, or rather it can be an issue in this area. I always recommend, whether you're looking in Normal Heights, North Park, Hillcrest, just to make sure that you're buying a home with a driveway or that has plenty of space to park your vehicle, because this is one of the most common issues in these areas. So this is such a great area for people that are looking to buy their first home, or maybe somebody's looking to downsize, or maybe somebody's just kind of sick of their track home and they want something with more charm and more character and they want to live in a really walkable area. This area is going to be the perfect spot to look in. So you have your starter homes at around $900,000, but they go all the way up. You can find something with 5 bedrooms, 4,000 square feet, with a pool and gorgeous canyon views in the $3 million price range. So there's a range. Speaking of great value, let's head over to another neighborhood that offers surprisingly good value while still keeping you very close to everything San Diego has to offer. Clairemont is going to be one of the most central and still affordable places to buy a home in San Diego. But the best part is that it's only about a 10, maybe 15-minute drive to the coast. The median home price in Clairemont is going to be right around 1.2 million. So the homes here were built in the 50s and 60s. And one of the best opportunities in this area is that you can find something that you can build some sweat equity in. So I often see a lot of investors or flippers buying homes here, remodeling them, and flipping for a profit. You can do the same. You just don't have to sell it. But you can buy something potentially under market value, put in some work, and you just built yourself some instant equity. So the house I picked out for you is located on the Mount Streets, which is a fairly desirable place to live in Clairemont. So this is a 3-bedroom home with just under 1,200 square feet, and it's listed for just under $1 million. So as I stated, there's a lot of potential in Clairemont to update a home and gain instant equity. So this house is definitely move-in ready. You have updated floors, there's nice paint, there's nothing visually that's standing out to me that says that you need to do anything before moving in, but you can upgrade this home to build some more equity. So it's 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, so something to consider. Here we have the living space right here, which is really open and very bright because you have 2 skylights in the living room as well. And then it opens up to your backyard, which is very spacious. You have this covered, shaded patio right as you step out. And then you have this big, beautiful grassy area as well. So plenty of room and plenty of options. And then in the corner, you have a shed. So for additional space, you got that as well. So this does have a 2-car attached garage to it that you could convert if you wanted to. The ceilings are also, we have vaulted ceilings here. We love to see it. So that's kind of cool. And it opens up the space more as well. Heading into the kitchen, it's small, but it honestly, it flows very well in here because you do have this nice pantry. So even though you don't have a ton of cabinet space, at least you have a pantry in your kitchen. So that kind of saves some room for you right there. You have this big, beautiful window opening up to your yard as well. So it brings in a lot of light. And it's just nice to have your kitchen, you having a kitchen window, especially when you can look out to your backyard. You do have laundry that's in the kitchen. There is potential to move it in the garage, but you'd have to link up with a contractor to see how to do that. But right now it is in the kitchen. And then off of the kitchen, you have your 3 bedrooms back here, your 1 bathroom. The bedrooms are on the smaller side, so we're looking at about 10 by 10. So pretty small, but doable. Because it's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, there is not going to be a primary suite with this home. So something else to consider. But for the price and for the location, it's doing a pretty good job. So Clairemont is going to be made up of 5 subsections. You have Bay Ho, Bay Park, Clairemont Mesa East, Clairemont Mesa West, and North Clairemont. And again, location-wise, it's the nearest, most affordable place that we have in San Diego that's near the coast. You are just a 15-minute drive to La Jolla, which borders Clairemont to the north, or the northwest, I should say. You're right along the 805 freeway. So really convenient for people that are commuting and to and from work. So Sorrento Valley is a major job hub that we have here in San Diego. And Sorrento Valley is right off the 805 freeway. So Clairemont is going to offer you central living without the central price tag. Clairemont is going to attract a big pool of buyers. So everybody from first-time home buyers to families looking for more bedrooms and more space to, again, investors. And what attracts most people to this area is its central location and, most importantly, the price point. Now, given that there are 5 different sections that make up Clairemont, it's kind of important to understand the look and feel of each area. So Bay Ho and Bay Park, especially Bay Park, you're gonna find more custom-built homes here and larger homes. It's also very hilly, so opportunity for incredible views of the bay and out into downtown San Diego. Of course, the price point does go up when you're looking in neighborhoods such as Bay Ho and Bay Park, Now, Clairemont Mesa East and Clairemont Mesa West is going to be more of your traditional ranch style property. So 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,500 square feet, built in 1956. So that's typically what you're gonna find there, along with all the shopping. Now, over the years, what we've seen happen to these neighborhoods across San Diego County are the neighborhoods that have a lower price point. We've seen gentrification and a lot of new builds, a lot of new developments coming in these areas, cleaning it up, and of course, improving the neighborhood as a whole. And we have seen a lot of that happening in Clairemont. So there are still some pockets that are fairly run down, but over time, I mean, given that homes are starting at $1 million here, give it 10 years. It's gonna have a different look and feel in the next 10 years. It's near the coast and you can find a home under $1 million. So it's kind of perfect. But what I see happening is the window of affordability, it's closing in pretty quick. Now, as we head more inland, we're heading into a neighborhood that's ideal for those buyers with an investor mindset. If you've ever thought about building long-term wealth through buying real estate, this next spot might be the perfect place for you. So College area is going to be one of those underrated neighborhoods that are attracting savvy buyers and investors. For one, it's right next to SDSU, so there's a lot of potential to get additional rental income on your property. So that may be building an ADU or casita, or converting your detached or attached 2-car garage into additional living space and renting it out. You're going to help offset the cost of your mortgage. So most homes in this neighborhood were built between the 40s and 60s. You find your ranch style properties, but one major standout to this area is you also find mid-century modern homes. So there is some style and charm to the neighborhood as well. And the median price for a single family home here is going to be $950,000, which is actually one of the lowest that we have on our list today. Right behind me, we have a great investment opportunity. So this is a single family home on a 9,000 square foot lot. It's listed for $949,000. So this home already has an already built detached ADU, which is 1 bedrooms and 1 bathrooms. And there's a current tenant in there already. Now the main house is 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, just under 1,200 square feet. But here's the kicker. It also has a detached 2-car garage that you can build into an ADU or additional living space. So let's say you built that into an ADU. If you rented out both the units, this property right here, you could potentially get enough rental income to cover the cost of your mortgage. And that is how you build wealth through buying real estate. So College area is going to be located in East San Diego. So you're a little bit further inland. You're gonna border La Mesa, you're gonna border San Carlos, and those communities are so great for nature lovers because you have lakes and parks. You're also backed up against the foothills there too. So you're very, very close to an afternoon hike or nature walk around Lake Murray. You're also about a 15 to 20 minute drive to the coast and into downtown. And again, it's perfect for college students because San Diego State University is right there. There's a healthy mix of buyers in this area. So you have your long-term homeowners, your first-time buyers, your students and young professionals all kind of flocking to this area. A lot of parents will actually buy a property here for their child who's attending SDSU because they look at it as a solid investment. Their kid can have a place to live while they're going to school, and they can rent out the other rooms to their college mates. And again, because it attracts so many students, there's always going to be high rental demand for this area. College area is one of those best kept secrets for buyers that are looking to get more for their money. You have potential cash flow in the area. You have the ability to buy multifamily or buy a single family and rent out your additional spaces, whether that be units or rooms, to provide more streams of income. It's central, it's affordable, and it just provides a plethora of opportunities when you're looking to own real estate. For those looking for an affordable option in a top school district, Carmel Mountain Ranch is hard to beat. So what we're going to be talking about with Carmel Mountain Ranch, instead of single family homes, we're talking about townhomes. But it is one of those areas where you can get a very nicely updated or potentially newer townhome here without breaking 7 figures. So the median price for a home in Carmel Mountain Ranch is $996,000, but you can find townhomes in the range of $800,000 to $900,000. The type of homes that you see for the most part are going to be homes built in the 80s to early 2000s, and there's a healthy mix of single-family homes and townhomes. And then there's also opportunity to get a brand new construction home. I got the perfect one to show you. All right, so the home that I wanted to highlight for you today is actually brand new construction. These are tri-level townhomes built by Lenner, and the 2 bedrooms are gonna start under $900,000, and they're about 1,200 square feet. And they all have attached garages, whether that be a 1-car or 2-car garage. So they're still in the building phase. They haven't sold out in the community. So there is opportunity for you to pick your finishes as well. So you can get a brand new construction townhome for under $900,000. And location-wise is great because it's perched on top of this hill, and you got views of all these beautiful rolling hills, and it's just so quiet and peaceful up here. Plus, you're right next to the Carmel Mountain Ranch Shopping Center, and that's also where the entrance is to the freeway. So for all the commuters, it makes it extremely convenient. And again, you can get your kids into top schools here. Carmel Mountain Ranch sits on the northern edge of San Diego, and you have everything that you need right here. So it borders Rancho Bernardo and Poway, which are going to have tons of hiking and lakes and golf courses, especially in Rancho Bernardo. And then you also have Carmel Mountain Plaza, which is right here. You're gonna have a Costco, a Trader Joe's, there's a movie theater, there's a Best Buy. Any store you need is going to be right here. So it's extremely convenient for people that want to be close to all of the conveniences. Carmel Mountain Ranch is going to be centered around families, given that it's in the Poway School District. It's also extremely clean, well-maintained, it's quiet. It's just really pretty. If you're somebody that likes going on morning or evening walks, it's the perfect neighborhood to do so in. So if you're looking to buy something that's a little bit more low maintenance, under $1 million, in a top school district, and you don't mind being a little bit further into North San Diego, then you gotta check out Carmel Mountain Ranch. Last on the list, we have pretty much the most central neighborhood in San Diego. We're talking about Mira Mesa. Mira Mesa has become one of the most in-demand places for home buyers that are looking for single-family homes for under $1 million. It's a well-connected neighborhood that still feels like San Diego. So the median home price for Mira Mesa is going to be $1,116,000. You're gonna find that the homes were built between the 70s and the 90s, and they range from single-story to 2 stories with sizable lots. But you can still find single-family homes for under $1 million. Let's go check one out. Okay, so this house that I wanted to highlight for you today, it's right behind me. So this was a recent flip, so it's renovated from head to toe. They even included new sod in the front and backyard, which is great to see because we don't always see these investors putting landscaping in, especially in the backyard. But this home is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. It has just under 1,300 square feet, and it's listed just under the median home price here in Mira Mesa, which is $999,000. What's great about this home as well is it's right by the main road, so Mira Mesa. So for commuters going in and out of the area, that could be very convenient. It's only about a mile to Highway 15 going inland as well. You also have Mira Mesa High School, which is just 1 block over. But the cool thing about that is they do a farmer's market every Tuesday from 2:30 to 7. So even though Mira Mesa is not considered a walkable area, you can kind of get your fix by walking to the farmer's market every Tuesday and filling up. So that is a big bonus to the location of this home specifically. Mira Mesa is going to sit east of Sorrento Valley and north of Miramar. And it's going to be sandwiched between the 805 and the 15 freeway. One of the biggest bonuses to Miramar and what attracts a lot of people is its close proximity to all the major job hubs. So biotech, healthcare, tech, and military, all those jobs are going to be very convenient for residents in Mira Mesa. There's also tons of shopping in Mira Mesa. So all your box stores are going to be here. So very convenient. You're not going to have to drive too far. If you drive along Mira Mesa Boulevard, it takes you basically all through Mira Mesa from end to end. And cuts you off to the 2 major highways, so 15 and 805. You're also just a 15, maybe 20-minute drive to the coast and into La Jolla. So very convenient as well and very central. Mira Mesa has a laid-back suburban vibe through and through, but it also has all the conveniences of city living. Again, it's going to be popular for families, first-time home buyers, or investors. And number one is going to be professionals, because people want to be close to work, and this gives them the perfect opportunity to spend more time enjoying your life rather than sitting in a car. And lastly, I have to point out that it's so culturally diverse in Mira Mesa. So you have a ton of Asian restaurants, some really good food. So if you're looking for more authentic Asian cuisine, you're gonna find it right here. If you are somebody with a full house and in need of more space, a larger lot, and prefer to be closer to work, check out Mira Mesa. Now, I want you to know that there are neighborhoods in San Diego where you can still buy a single family home between $700,000 and $800,000. I just didn't go over those neighborhoods with you today, but if you would like to learn about those, let me know. I'm happy to share that information with you. And if you would like more information on any of the areas that I shared with you in today's video, or really anywhere else in the greater San Diego region, know that you can reach out to me and my team anytime. Call, text, or email us, because we want to help you make a smooth move out to the best of the West when the time is right. And I'm going to leave you the same way I always do, friends, and that is to stay classy. San Diego.